Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Hey, traveler.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for you. My name is Justin, cool up in a whole host of names. And I'm not a lot as happy as I seem that I am. But we're gonna start Borderlands Year of the Siren. Now, BorderQuest, as some of you may know and some of you may remember, it is my annual playthrough of all the Borderlands game and all DLC and all storyline based DLC content. And what does that mean? That means we're going to play all Sirens this year. Now, there is not a Siren in the pre-sequel, but I'm going to figure out how I can do that. I'll be honest, I do not want to play Crap Trap, but
next stop, Firestone Depot.
But we'll figure something out about that. Just sorry, putting my hair back. It's getting annoying. Who's getting off the bus?
Don't be alarmed.
Don't be alarmed.
I need you to stay calm and don't let on that anyone is talking to you. Start making your way off the bus. You don't have any reason to trust me, but I need you to believe that.
Now, we are playing Game of the Year edition. You are going to see me use a few speedrunning tricks. All of this is normal.
Do everything he says. You'll know what I mean when it happens. I'll contact you again soon.
I'm going to start shooting shit. Now, I am rocking a new mouse since the last time I played.
Well, we're here.
Which gives me a lot of options whenever it comes to button presses. I got a Naga. The I forget what it's called. It's the one with all the buttons on the side. Get off my bus.
See you next time. Welcome to Firestone. I am CL4PTP. You may call me by my locally designated name, Claptrap. Before continuing,
please accept this Echo Communications and heads up display provided free of charge by the Doll Corporation, who never did anything wrong. Taking a look around my room and I realize that there's a lot that needs to be done. So, lights on. Door closed.
Great!
And
I detected your Echo device is fully functioning. This way, please.
Needs to be turned off. Every single time I do this, I always forget about this guy. So, BorderQuest. BorderQuest is an annual thing I do. I enjoy it extremely much. So, I am going to be playing all Sirens this year, which means no Mordecai and me fucking waiting until I get a double anarchy so I can break shields. I'm still going to get a double anarchy. I love that double anarchy. I hope it comes back in Tina's Wonderland.
Look at all this stuff.
Yes, I'm aware. And I should take the violence and Silent Night. Okay. Anyone who doesn't know, these are weapons provided by the game for the Game of the Year, the Game of the Decade edition or whatever it is.
When you use this device, your DNA profile is automatically identified and
These things are beastly weapons at the very start. And then we can do different things. Because I got a whole bunch that came around with it. We're going to go angsty. A bright red there.
Excellent! Now that your DNA is registered, you have the best in horrific death and dismemberment insurance. Should an unfortunate fatal incident occur, your new you will appear at the nearest station. This way, please.
This way, please. Like, very early in this game, there's a lot that's going on. Back when they had to program in invisible walls fucking everywhere. Look at that. Come on, Claptrap.
Are they gone? Whew. Those bandits really have it in for us claptraps. Using us as target practice is not part of our programming.
Yes, it is.
And open! Yes.
Oh my god, has it been this long since I fucking played the game?
Aw, did that hurt?
Turn off the optics.
Hey, you over there! Open the door! Mr. Woman, come out and give us a hand! You really don't want me to come back inside?
Use all my ammo. More
You should
loot?
open this storage
What
device.
I do?
There may be something inside to help against those bandits. Wow! That looks like it can do some damage. Okay, let's get this gate open.
Slow ass motherfucking Claptrap.
These controls seem to be damaged. Have no fear. I'm sure I can do it. This isn't working. Quick, this way.
So, yes, Sputnik, I'm playing, this is Year of the Siren, so it's going to be, Lilith, Maya, definitely Amara, and I don't know who I'm going to be playing in, I don't know who I'm going to be playing in, what you would call it, pre-sequel. I'm not speedrunner style, so it's probably going to be a little bit slower. But at least it's Game of the Year edition, so I don't have to worry about picking up ammo or money and shit like that. It just picks up automatically. Except for like cases like that, and you have to hold down E.
I just keep getting better.
Excellent. I knew you were the right choice.
How are you doing out tonight, Sputnik? It's been a while since I've streamed, I know that. A really, really long time since I've streamed, and I can honestly say that it has been a challenge. Oh no, I don't have one in mind yet. I was just gonna do like I normally do, spitball it. I know what I want to get. I want to get the fucking double anarchy. I love the double anarchy.
There is no cause for alarm. This new visitor has resolved the problem.
Well, shoot, I thought I was a goner that time. Damn.
Oh yeah, I have
bandits
53 of
won't
these,
leave us
don't I?
alone. Had to lock the place up tight. I'll let you in. come on. Damn it. Blasted circuits are on the fritz again. Give it a go from the switch out there, would you?
Now that you've selected a mission, you will notice that a new icon has appeared on your heads-up display. That's
I'll probably go heavy on the submachine guns. Like I said, my favorite
is currently active in your mission log.
favorite weapon is the double anarchy in this game. That's right. Still can't skip them.
Thanks for opening her up again. Namesake. They don't let me cut on folks anymore.
Now that we're done with all that, please follow me and I'll open the gate for you.
Here up and running. From the vendors, you can buy all the healing you could ever want from a real doc. Thankfully, without the fault is a myth, you'll get yourself killed lecture.
I forgot how. So the game uses different checkpoints for NPCs like him.
My son.
Oh, one of these guys are still alive.
Looks like he got under Nine-Toes' skin. Don't worry, he'll get what's coming to him.
Damn skimpy he is.
You did it. I knew you were the right choice. Oh, the poor little robot needs our help. Would you kindly give him a hand?
Everywhere.
That little robot is hurt. He isn't going to last very long without attention. Why don't you look around?
Why did we save him?
My son.
I really don't know. See, my biggest thing is I've played through the games plenty enough. I'm less worried about living and dying and playing through them and all that shit. I gotta figure out who's the Siren of pre-sequel.
Am I leaking?
He seems to be okay.
Aurora is
Now
clearly
is
the
time to
sniper.
get moving.
So does that make Nisha the sniper, or does it make her the a different class?
Getting stronger by the minute.
Because some of the stuff is clearly obvious of who is who.
That ought to do it. I'll see you in a few.
Okay, we're gonna turn this shit in. That's how fast that clicks. Okay, good.
Just tell me if you need anything. I think we're done here.
Do you have like a preferred build that you like for Lilith? As I mindlessly mash enter to get through all the fucking menus. Oh, I'm getting attacked by skags. Who could have ever seen that coming? Anyone else? I don't know. Whenever I play this normally, because I'm going to do year of each of the classes. Next year is going to be year of the commando. And,
I might not have a med school degree, but when you get shot, you'll be happy I'm here.
okay, that's compare. Oh, that's right. There we go. Okay. It's ones.
Thanks for the help.
What can I do
Y'all
for you?
use the machine to
I
sell
keep
some
the
meds.
meds.
You work buy first aid kits to use on
People don't yet trust you. If you're going to ever find the vault, you'll need the aid of the people. Helping Dr. Zed with his
The people!
is a good move.
On this dusty, derelict planet. We hit a big-ass giant moon that if it was that fucking close, the amount of turbulence that'd be happening on this planet would be catastrophic. Now, neat little thing. I'm pretty sure you already know this. You can actually come in here and reopen this red chest over and over again.
Is there no end to my power?
Some bitches. I'll show you some bitch. How about that, some bitch?
Let's see what we've got.
Garbo, Garbo. That's okay. I miss BorderQuest. BorderQuest is a lot of fun. For me, I enjoy it because it's one of those things that's like an annual tradition. At some point, I'm going to neglect it. Like, no joke, at some point, I'm going to end up forgetting about it. However, for now, before I get into a position that's going to require all of my time and all of my energy, I at least have something I can do in between. Here you go, Zed.
You need
Killed a
something?
bunch of bandits for you.
That'll do for now.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. Let's see what we got. We have a Ruthless Bruiser and a Ruthless Thumper. Fire rate. On both of these are garbage fire rates. One more. BorderQuest is an annual playthrough of all of the Borderlands games and their DLC. I only play storyline DLC.
You can call me Zed.
So things such as the General Knox, we're gonna do his stuff, and we're gonna do all of the things that actually have a story. Essentially, what is not done is battle arenas. Personally, I find battle arenas boring to play through, and I find them even more boring to watch. I keep missing him. So I don't play through them. I guess I should get a bot set up. Every time I say BorderQuest, up pops the BorderQuest.
You? One more step and it'll be your last.
You should have seen the look on your face. The wonderful voice acting talents of the CEO, everybody.
Not a skag, are you? Well, lucky you. I only shoot skag. Mostly, anyways.
I don't do that because it's not, I don't consider it to be a mainstream entry and it's not an FPS. Now, if it was an FPS like the rest of them, yeah. It would be on the list, but it's not an FPS. Although I played the game, I personally did not find it super enjoyable. I know I'm the fucking odd end out on that one. I never found... Yeah, prequels included. That's the only one that I have to determine which character is which. Because it doesn't have a proper Siren in it, I have to figure out which one is considered the Siren so I can play through as that person. I think it would be Nisha, but maybe I'm biased because I like to play Nisha. Switch out my mouses to the free floater.
Yes, feel it.
Fucking revolver ammo being so scarce this time around. I think last year when I did this, because I did it, I think, in December. I, like, waited till the last fucking month. I was having a rough year last year. So, I just finished my college degree a couple months ago. It's a few months now. So, I am at that point where I'm looking for a new job. So, I don't have to wait towards the end of the year to be able to finally get around to BorderQuest.
Thanks to you, head into town and buy some new gear.
Snipered. .360 no scope. Hello, War Profiteer.
Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you are. Even the best gunman gets hit from time to time, so make sure your shield is up to par.
Okay. Nothing I want. Okay. Oh,
Whether you are killing bad guys or exploring the unknown, you need a trusty gun by your side.
Power.
it's a bachelor's in cyber and network security. Let's see. I'll probably go middle path because that works a lot with SMGs. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Now, interesting little note about this. I fucked it up. You can take that speed burst that you get from phase walk if you jump as the phase walk ends. As long as you're in the air, you'll continue your momentum. So you're going to see me doing that a whole lot.
How you liking our planet anyways?
Yeah, my wife, so the funny story about my degree is, so I've done a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot, of customer service over the telephone. My last big job that I had before I started working on my degree, I was working for United Healthcare as one of their telephone agents. And what happened was, what occurred is I finally I lost my temper at that job. Not so much I lost my temper, but I couldn't handle the cancer kids anymore. And cancer kids is a broad categorization of anyone who has a disease and someone is interfering with it because of fucking petty and pathetic fucking ego. And when I say pathetic ego, I mean I feel like I'm right, Karen bullshit. And those people who get caught in the middle. Because it's never like someone who can take care of themselves. It's always someone who can't. So, eventually I just started doing so bad at my job, they just flat out fired me. And whenever they turned me, my wife said to me, hey, look, we can't go through this. Every couple years, you have this fucking shitty, and I'm paraphrasing here, my wife didn't say it like this. You have this shitty fucking breakdown, and then all of a sudden, we're back to where we are now. You're looking for a job, and the only job you have any real experience is customer service. That's not working. And finally, she's like, this is what we're going to do. What do you want to do? Like, what did you want to do since you were a kid? There are certain things that was automatically ruled out due to physical fitness. Finally, I'm like, yeah, I've always wanted to get into cybersecurity. That was always kind of a thing I like doing. She's like, okay, what does that require? I'm like, really? So it'll take a degree, certifications, shit like that? Alright, start working on it. She did not give me a fucking choice in it. And that was kind of the catch. Is my wife did not give me a choice. Because and this is her, again, her words, not mine. I'm the smart one of the two of us. More specifically, I can learn almost anything. So we started working on getting me a degree, and went to a school, got my degree, and now, guess what I find out? Like, I knew I was going to have some shit going down getting into that industry. Just because of the entry into it is kind of high. You've got to have something that shows that you're worth that fucking effort. And so, right now, I'm trying to get in. And, I am finding it's a lot harder than I originally thought. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's going to be a little difficult. It's not going to be that hard. Nope. No one wants you unless you have fucking real-world experience. And for all the fucking boards out there that do hiring assistance, dear Lord. Motherfucker, where'd you go, little fucking... There you go, fuckface. However, I will say of all the different things, I really do enjoy it. I enjoyed getting that degree. That was a lot of fun. I wish, however, I would have done it back when I was younger. And I wasn't sitting here looking down a fucking huge-ass fucking loan going, oh my god, what the fuck am I gonna do? And for anyone who's here for your first time, my name is Justin Coolimp and all those different names. Kinda yes and no. So, you have to be able to read code. You don't necessarily have to know how to code. So we ended up learning C as the language that they taught us because it's a lower level language. I forget how they, it's memory focused instead of object focused. Like Java is object focused.
First thing you must know, the vault is real.
So
People will mislead you. They will try to use you, not be swayed.
You have to be able to at least take a look at something and go, okay, I can understand the general principle here.
This world is full of dangers.
And there's a lot of things that's in there that you just have to know.
Just keep getting better.
I can program just enough for my skin, but I applied for this one job, and they wanted you to flat out do some coding, and I'm like, I'm afraid that my skills here are lacking, and I just left it like that. I haven't heard anything back from them yet, but I only applied yesterday. The interesting thing is for much as the industry needs people, it's hard to get a fucking job. Like, the industry needs a lot of people. No joke. It needs a ton of fucking people. By, I think it's 2025, there's going to be like something like 500,000 specifically information security jobs that will need to be filled. And that's with every single school pumping out a maximum load of students every single fucking period. You're still going to have people who still need those positions filled. And so, oh, they must have changed that because that used to work. So the catch becomes,
Come over here and chat a while. Always nice for a fellow to have company
No.
out here.
look at motherfuckers come sneaking up on me.
I'll see you later, right? Won't see you.
So yeah, I don't, at least in my experience, you don't have to do a lot of coding. You have to understand. Yes, you have to understand the methods, and my school made you do it as a part of assignments, but you did it once. You did it as a part of a few assignments. SQL injection, brute force, rainbow tables, yeah. You have to at least understand the principles involved with them. You have to be able to identify them. The problem is, when you're only learning it in a classroom setting, the truth is you don't have that real-world experience, and it fucking sucks.
Check out the bounty board. See if anyone else has a job for you.
I call it the hiring paradox. I've called it a few other types of paradoxes, but it's essentially a hiring paradox where people don't want to hire the untrained, but they don't want to spend money to train the untrained.
Holding up bullets? NSS has the solution. More bullets. All SNS guns have extended magazines.
I'm gonna hold on to you because I like you.
Is there no end to my power?
Don't let the lads get the upper hand. Get a better gun today.
But yeah, I've done all of those things as part of classwork. I've never done them in the... Oh, oops, wrong button. Now, I am going to stop here because I'm not, like, stopping streaming. I'm just stopping the moving forward on the story so I can get a few levels of experience.
The catch a ride near Firestone is more busted than my mama's girl parts. Really appreciate you taking a poke at that. The system, not my mom. That dog down the skag den, know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we're not going to do Bonehead yet. We're going to go back over there into the Skagden, and we're going to do the 3 quests, I think it is, that's over there.
Smells like off-worlder. How you liking our planet, anyways? I hate to send you away, great company and all, but I gotta go take a dump.
Yeah, right now I want to get into the real world. I've got a couple of positions on that I'm interviewing for. I'm hoping to get more interviews here in the near future. Or a fucking position offer, because ain't no way I'm gonna be able to pay my student loans in December if I ain't got a new job. I mean, theoretically, if I ever got... No, not all of them. Just enough to get leveled up enough to kill Bonehead. I can't do the the jump out and get the car early, there is a way in when you're going to fight Bonehead, you can actually jump over the fence, and jumping over the fence will allow you to get to Bonehead early with a car, and then all you have to do is run him over. However, I'm not that good. Wrong way. Good job, Justin. Yeah, I don't do all the side quests. I do plenty of them so I can get leveled up in time without doing something like infinite bird spam or something like that. It's a little bit harder, and I could try and bind keys to disconnect and reconnect the to drop and pick up again. But that's all speedrun tech, and I'm not super worried about speedrun tech, to be honest. Funnily enough, this is actually the first game I platinumed on PlayStation. Did I forget to pick up the quest? I forgot to pick up a quest somewhere. That's alright. Still a chest here.
The loot be mine.
I'm gonna do whatever I can. Working for both the firm or the company directly both has their advantages and disadvantages. Contract work that I'm finding out is a pain in the fucking ass. Right now I'm trying to get out of customer service, which is where I am now, and get into something that is not fucking customer service. But I would prefer to work for a firm. If I didn't work for a firm, I'd want to work for a company like a bank or some type of large enterprise. That way I could basically have a lot more... I think this is Moe and Marley. We're going to find out here in a moment. I am going to kill the guy up here. I think it might be Moe or Marley. Do I only have 2 spots? Yeah. Okay. We're going to switch over to the Clipper here. Okay. Moe and Marley might be later then. Okay, fantastic.
I'm really good at this.
Despite what the media might have you believe, almost all cybersecurity groups, cybersecurity people work in teams. It's very rare for you to have some individual being a superstar anymore. You could get into like all the dynamics of it, but nowadays there's just too much going on. From an enterprise role, like an enterprise, by the way, is any company that's like that has more than 50 employees. You'll find that those people always work in teams. The only company I really didn't see that didn't have like a fully fledged like multiple person team was an energy company, but it was super small, and because of its size, it didn't have enough people to warrant it. They had just like I think they had 130 employees or something like that.
No ammo.
So they barely had enough to justify paying a single information security officer, not much less two. I need to get into the industry before I can really answer a lot of these questions. But a lot of this stuff we learned from adjunct professors. So that means that these are all people who are currently working into it. The guy who taught me networking, the professor who taught me networking, he worked government positions. So he did almost all, he was a civil employee, and he says, yeah, no one works solo. Only fools work solo. And I'm paraphrasing him a little bit. But yeah, anyone who works solo is on a fool's errand because all they're gonna do... Oh, thank you a lot. If I'm lucky, it'll happen soon. If I'm unlucky, it's gonna be a while. That's kind of the catch to all of this, is that the positions I'm looking for, out of the companies I want to work for, like, that I want to work for, willingness and wanting is something different. Yeah, he was a straight-up government worker. Most of those companies aren't looking for junior or associate level positions. They're all looking for fucking senior positions. And it's like, how the fuck do I get in if you're only looking for these high level positions? And right now I'm working on the service desk for a big company. And I'm trying to get them to get me into that team. Motherfucker. Like, even right here, by the way, I'm a little underleveled when it comes to gear. But, yeah. I wish... You know what? Wish is the wrong word. I am working towards getting that career path. Yeah. Everybody wants that experience, but they don't want to be the person to train them. Meanwhile, I talked to... So, I started playing Final Fantasy XIV again. After the shit show that is Blizzard and currently is Blizzard. So I started playing Final Fantasy 14 again, and I got invited to a free company. And said free company is full of IT people. They're like, yeah, if you stay at a company for 3 years, you're an old timer for most companies nowadays. And I'm sitting there thinking, wow, you have to save for your retirement or you're fucked at the end of your life.
Keep them coming.
And still no more revolver ammo. Okay, I don't like this. Let's see. We're gonna rock. Let's rock that. See how you do. Okay. I think there's another chest in here. Yep. Okay, let's try the clipper now. Don't run away. The good news is, once I start getting that experience, I'm going to be able to stay in the industry super easy.
If I'm lucky.
Damn. Okay, that's a nice repeater. Personally, I like fast firing shit. Or I like just straight up heavy damage. Did I get all of the... Oh, I'm missing 3 seeds? Oh yeah, I'm still on the right path. Okay.
That all you got? Need to find some ammo.
Early game is so horrible for Borderlands 1. By the way, one of the worst fucking combos, or one of the best combos, it's a little broken, is a double anarchy and Mordecai's shield pin. On 2 previous border quests, that's what I did. Because I did that exact combo. And the Guardians, when you're going through that final stretch of the game, fucking melt to that. Yes, yes, yes. But I mean, all in all, I'm going to be happy when all this is said and done and me and my wife have a nice job and we can actually settle in for a decent life. My goal isn't just to have like a whole bunch of money. even though cybersecurity in general is very, very lucrative. My goal is to retire and be able to actually retire. None of that half-assed pseudo-retirement that people in their 80s have, where they work a couple hours a week at Walmart because they need to. Now, if you want to work at Wally World and like as a side job just to get out, power to you. But me, I want to be able to hit that age where I can sit back and comfortably go, fuck me, it was right here at the beginning of the fucking map. But I'd like to be able to sit down and be able to enjoy my autumn years. A lot of people don't get that opportunity because what they end up doing is they end up saving up enough to maybe last till they're 80. They hit 80, and now all of a sudden they have no money. Randomly. I am a bit of annoying about it. Here in about 2 levels, you're going to see me attempt to farm it.
Stronger by the minute.
I normally get 1 out of the early box. The early vending machine. And I'll show you how I do it. Box number 2. Take damage because there's actually fall damage in this game. Yeah, you can find it anywhere. That's the thing about the double anarchy, is it's actually just a loot drop. But I've seen shitty double anarchies, to be honest. So, in Borderlands 1, every part could be changed. So what ends up happening is the barrel and the trigger, I think, can both be dull. Like, I'm not that great at all the item parts. But I think if you get a barrel that's dull and a trigger that's dull, each one of those adds 2 rounds per shot. And that's how you get the double anarchy. So, with a weapon like this, a double anarchy is firing 4 bullets at that speed at the same target. You still get that fast reload. You still get everything else that goes along with it. Okay, we're going to pop over here. Okay, let me get a little bit closer up here. Let's get a little bit closer now. Okay, so we're going to turn in both of these missions to Baja. You should. Finding a double anarchy is fucking spectacular. I know I said that, but you find that weapon alone. So I got a level 14 double anarchy 3 years ago. And I ended up carrying that all the way through to like level 46 or 42. Like, it is a beast of a weapon. Actually, Bonehead's weapon. I think that's dropped with all static parts. That is a version of the Double Anarchy, but instead of having 3 shots, it's 4, and it can vary in speed and shit like that. So let's go ahead and come back over here. Let's see what we've got in the vending machine. Incendiary. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to TK's wave. Oh, I just sold it. So where was it? Like, you see how it's gonna flash that X2? I have a lot of keys. So you're going to see me buy something from here every now and then. So. Now, there is a technique for getting a shit ton of experience. Where you basically buy and sell health kits over and over and over and over again. You get a ton of experience. It's called Merchant of Death. Cobalt SMG, no. And this, I do 5 times whenever I do a grind. Because if not, I will spend... When I did... I think it was 2017 or 2015. Oh, yeah. I still have, I think, 47, 48 keys left. Yeah, 48 keys left. Relentless. And we're going to do one more. And that'll be my grind this time around. If not, I will literally spend hours here. Rubberized, okay. Okay, so let's see. Shotgun sniper, okay. Now, here's where we get into kind of the fussy spot. We're going to come out here. So, we can't use the Digistruct yet. What you're supposed to be able to do... is you're supposed to be able to come over here. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. And you're supposed to be able to get over this gate. But this is one of those things I've never managed to do. Although, let's see if I still suck this bad at grenade jumps. Yeah, see? I suck at the grenade jumps. Let's see if we can get up here. Yeah, see, it's not letting me up there. So that puts us in very much a quandary. Which essentially boils down to grinding out the last few levels up to like level 10. See?
Time to play.
And this is the problem with fucking Bonehead this early in the game. Yeah, some of the like professional speedrunners would be able to tell you all the parts on his shredder is set. By the way, this is a lot less painful because I've got this much better weapon than what you typically have at this point.
Is there no end to my power?
See, like, that shredder is only 2. You can actually get it with a 3. Explosive longbow, I can live with that. Look at all this up here. Have you beaten Borderlands 1 yet?
If he took more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs.
Now, here's the catch. I want to find a double anarchy before I beat the Guardian, which is the final boss of the game. The reason why is once you beat the game, it wants you to do all the new stuff. Ooh. I'll take you. I wanted this one. Nope, don't like it.
400% more awesome. Also, torque doesn't make the guns out of freaking wood.
Okay. I like Mordecai. There is a version, the 1.0 version. If you can find it, you can actually do the infinite bird glitch.
Greetings, traveler. Conditions are available.
That right there is a beaut, man. My runners ain't the prettiest gal at the dance, but she'll put out the second you ask her. And be sure to hit the boost to know whoever wants to catch a ride with the Scooter Man. Oh, hell, did you just leap over piss wash goalie in one of my runners? Man,
Yep.
dude, tell me when you're gonna do that crap. That was awesome.
And see, now, like, this guy, run him over. And you want to run over so many people because that's going to give you a bonus and experience. Just like you want to kill so many of each of the critters. Motherfucker, please.
Greetings, traveler.
Oh yeah, it's fucking ludicrous. So, what you do is you get a free movement mouse wheel, and on the 1.0 version, if you look down at the ground and you have it bound to your mouse wheel,
All right, why don't you come on
you can
back?
just keep throwing
Got
them
something for you.
out and throwing them out and throwing them out and throwing them out over and over and over again.
Going after the vault? Better arm yourself in
I want that, but that's only because I don't have another transfusion yet.
You'll find a fella named Shep near the crossroads on the way to the Nine. Sled skinned his entire... family and built a tent out of them. I might not have a med school.
Greetings, traveler. New missions are available at the Firestone Bounty Board.
You know what? One more time, just for the shits and giggles. So, the game actually does have a memory leak issue. If you do the save quit like I'm doing too much, what'll happen is you're going to actually freak the game out, and it's not going to be able to process anymore. So, it will slow down the FPS on the game.
Thor combines good damage, high fire rate, and recoil reduction into one lethal weapon.
This man, Sledge, has something we need. You are going to get it from him. Sledge is
He's
a
a
bad,
bad
man
man.
who has done terrible things to the people of Firestone. Do what you must.
Bitch, please. So, all three of these missions are done in the same fucking area. If you're ever looking to like play a game and kind of get it done really quickly, definitely pick up all three of those quests. While you're there, you can also get some of the challenges. Let's see, how many more do I have to go? I think I only have like 4 or 5 more to go. Where is it? I know I haven't done it yet. I haven't seen the pop-up for it. So, the game actually has challenges you can complete. And one of the things that you can do is run these skags over and over and over again. And now we're just gonna kill them.
Yes, feel it.
That is absolutely correct. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Fantastic. So, Bouncing Betty is something we're going to use to activate a glitch here in a few minutes. It's not really a glitch. It's just an expedited way of getting experience. Are you gonna come down and shoot me? Bunch of experience.
Greetings, traveler. Commissions are available at the Firestone Bounty Board.
Damn it! Out of ammo!
Yeah, she is Handsome Jack's daughter, who is also a Siren, but you already know that because you told me, basically. Plus, the game is over 10 years old, so I'm not that worried about spoilers at this point.
Great! Out of ammo.
And this is one shotgun I really don't like, but it does a shit ton of damage. Okay. So, we got a couple other things we're going to do while we're here. We've got the mine gate key. We've going to turn on all of these, and we did not get any birdos. No birdos? That's weird. Where's the last one? Oh, it's over there. Now, there's one catch to all of these multiple firing bullets, shotguns, or machine guns. They destroy your ammo. And I mean, like, you run out of ammo pretty damn quickly. So, she is heavily manipulated. From the way that they treat it, he sees her as basically a universal threat. That's the way I always interpreted it. And because he sees her like that, I think she lost control of her powers and ended up killing her mom. And that's what he uses as justification to do what he does. But like all justification, it's just that. It's justification. It's not a reason. But then again, I'm also one of those people that firmly believe the ends never justify the means. So that is a personal, like, that is a button for me. Alright, I have all my nades. Okay, so I believe it's right up here. You know, let me go get a car. But yeah, essentially, she is sort of abused. She's definitely kept imprisoned against her will. And towards the end of Borderlands 2, he's flat out, like, trying to destroy her as a being. but it's not because he's trying to destroy her as a being. It's because, for him, the ends always justify the means. And again, like I said, that's one thing you will never hear me co-sign.
Let's get some wheels.
Of all the things that I'll like go, oh yeah, sure, I kind of can buy that. The ends justify the means is never one of them. But that's also one of those things that, much like the phrase, the right side of history, has always bothered me since I was a kid. This is a battle arena, but there is a thing over here, so I'm gonna come grab it. Let's see what you've got in you. Colossal Rocket, Relentless SMG, Tactical, Spiked Sweeper, and yeah, nothing good. Do you have higher upgrades? Yes, you do. What? Okay. Yep, you're right. So you see that good consumer? That gives you a shit ton of experience. The Merchant of Death is similar in that it gives you a bunch of experience that's super easy. And then, interestingly enough, there's a way to abuse Merchant of Death. I know, right? So essentially what you do with Merchant of Death is the last item you get to the 100 with, or whatever it is. It's like 100 or 1,000 or something like that. What you do is you buy it back and you resell it to them. And it allows you to keep getting Merchant of Death. I'm not sure if that is still in the modern speedrun, but it was definitely there for a while. I've seen it done. Okay. Lost Cave. Okay, this is what we're looking for. So, in here is the Lost Cave. We have crabs in the Lost Cave. And no, we're not talking about someone's mother who didn't take care of herself. But if you hit them right, you can insta-kill these guys. And because of the amount of experience they give, you can actually get a ton of experience real quick, real fast, and in a hurry. Then we can pick up a whole bunch of stuff over here. Now, the reason this little farm works is because there's a lot of crabs in here. Not the skags. I don't want the skags. So we're gonna run real quick over to here. There's a... Oh, that kind of passed it. It's right here. And then...
Let's see what we've got.
Then we save, we quit, and we go back to the entrance. And this is how you level up real quick in Borderlands 1.
Don't settle for anything less than the best.
I'm going to keep the transfusion. See that?
The Crimson Lance got nothing on my weapons.
And then we're going to run towards that box again. And the worst thing that can happen is I die, I respawn, I kill the ones at the beginning again. Standard. And you're probably going to see me actually have to stop the game and reload it from my Steam again.
You won't find finer gear anywhere on the planet. Always something new. Visit all our convenient locations.
Now, Baja's TK's blast here definitely helps out. No, the memory leak will probably happen here in about 3 or 4 more cycles of this. And you'll see it happen. Like, the game will start slowing down to a crawl. No, that's not what allows the glitch. This is sort of a glitch. So, these crawlers have a weakness under their belly. And if you hit it with the Bouncing Betty, you can actually insta-kill it. It probably has to do with the mechanics of the Bouncing Betty itself. But yeah, Bouncing Betties are easier. You can do it with Mervs, but Mervs aren't as efficient.
All the latest and greatest in high-powered weaponry and gear sold right here for your convenience.
From what I understand, it has to do with where it lands. So, that's my understanding of the glitch. And it's not, I don't even think it counts as a glitch or an exploit. Because you can see, like, right now, even though I've got weak weapons compared to it, I'm still able to do a bunch of damage, and it's because it's hitting its crit spot. The memory leak is just my computer slowing down to almost nothing. It's a known issue with the game. But this allows me to do two things right now. I'm farming for a potential double anarchy from this chest. And I'm getting a whole bunch of experience. So like right now, don't need to buy grenades when we come back into the game. Although I'm tempted this time around this year. So every other game remembers the selection that you make for whenever you jump into a game. So if you only want to play on the fuck, I can't even think today. So if you only want to play on True Vault Hunter mode, you can stay on True Vault Hunter mode. This game, however, does not remember those details. Yeah, extra experience from lots of shots.
If you want to get to the vault first, you're gonna need
And because they're not fucking 5 levels above me, I feel a little bit more comfortable fighting them. Like, see the difference in the damage? So their weak... Basically, you're hitting their weak spot, and it's doing a ton of damage. Bouncing Bettys have a higher chance of hitting you at the weak spot. That's essentially what's going on. And because the way Bouncing Bettys work... it's not the explosion that's doing the damage. It's them bouncing up and affecting it. That's what I think is going on. I've never delved into the code myself to take a look, but that would be my assumption. Yeah, I'm surprised we're not seeing it slowing down yet. Normally by now, you start to see it come to a fucking crawl.
If you want to get to the vault first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
Gonna hold on to that. Yeah, I'm not getting the The grenade hits right. Let's see, you can do something like this. Round them up. Let's see. Yeah. See, that time I got a lot of experience off of it, but the memory leak, I mentioned it earlier, that happens because the way RAM works and the game doesn't end the previous processes or something like that. And what ends up happening is you end up having a lot of the same versions of the game on top of each other.
Keep getting better.
But you can see, so Borderlands 1 actually did something that's kind of interesting. Your damage scales upon your level to your enemy's level, and vice versa. So if you are 5 levels below them, you end up doing 1% damage, I think it is. If you are 1 level below them, you do half damage. And it continues to go down. You can see how quickly it escalates. What do we got? We have a surplus sniper. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get a couple of these guys dead. They also did weapon proficiencies, which I'm not thinking was well received. And so in Borderlands 2, there was no weapon proficiency. Now, something I forgot to mention about BorderQuest earlier is I play them in timeline order. So once I'm done with this one, it is going to be over to the pre-sequel. Okay, 2 grenades, 3 grenades. I'm only going to do it to the next level anyways. And then I'm going to go and do Sledge. Which is just going to be a couple of more runs of this. last year I had this grind on fucking lock. Like, I didn't waste a fucking grenade. This year, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Yeah, and we're almost done with the grind. This is just to get us to the point where we're not slogging our way through fucking Sledge's lair. All too often what can happen in this game is people try to rush it way too quickly. And you end up at this point where it's like, oh my god, I'm doing nothing but nothing to this guy. And it's just not fun. Okay. Yeah, see? It's all that damage hitting them that does it. I wish I knew the exact mechanics why this works. I don't know. There we go, level 15. And let's see what the last weapon we're getting out of here.
You found a shock weapon. These can penetrate most shields and have a chance of stunning their target.
Now, the speedrunners, they have this fucking grind on lock. Like, I've seen them do it, and it's like, okay, well, there's nothing that happened here. They're in and out, so all the time you saw me take, they would have done it in a third of the time, and...
If the vault is real, you'll be able to afford it.
No. No. And all of that was to level up quickly. Doing it through the normal means, like rerunning through Sledge's area over and over and over again, all that does is take 3 times as long. Even for someone like myself who was having difficulty doing the nade drops where I need to put them, it was super, super frustrating to do this the old school way. Because what you'd have to do is essentially continue to grind it out and grind it out and grind it out. There was no easy method to it. Like getting this gate key was a challenge. Now, I'm going to raffle stomp it. And that's not any type of joke. I'm literally going to do this. I'm going to be able to walk through here like fucking nothing. And I got an email. And what position did I apply for? I'll check that here in a bit. See? Level 12s. far. This gun still owns shit. And you also notice it does the same thing for experience. The higher level you are, the more experience you get the less experience you get from lower enemies. And it actually goes the opposite way when it comes to everything else as well. And guess what's over here? Another red chest. Let's see, what do we got here? Malevolent SMG. Yes. Yep, much better. Yep, that'll work. Now, that box is actually grindable. What you do is you pop out of the safe house, you open the chest, you go back into the safe house. And as long as you do it that way, it will prevent you from... Do I have 4 slots? Oh. There we go. Then we take that bouncing Betty we got earlier. And look at that. These guys are a little bit more on level, and I'm not getting nearly as much experience as I was from killing those worms. Then... So, unlike Borderlands 3, and to a degree Borderlands 2, the lower level equipment, like the whites, can actually have something impactful. Because of shit like the Double Anarchy.
No, I don't want to die.
Where is it? Oh, he's a little bit further ahead, that's right.
You want some of
Interestingly enough, these guys use cover, which, playing older games that are coming around the same generation, that's kind of amazing.
Look at all this stuff.
And there is a reason we're going back. So claptraps, I'm pretty sure you already know this since you're playing the game currently, give you extra inventory space. And they are worth repairing. However, you have to use them. Alright, that's right. Okay. Take a look at the bundles. Occasionally they pop up on bundles. Humble Bundle. I'm not sure if they're there right now. I haven't checked in a couple weeks. Another little thing, if you ever replay the game, there's a red chest behind this counter. Bye-bye. Like, you're gonna see me check a lot of SMGs. Yeah. I believe you. What's that? Glorious Havoc, nah. Launcher, shotgun.
You should be able to get in.
Now, side note, if you ever decide to want to make your game a little bit quicker, save and quit.
You should be able to get into the mine now. There's nothing between you and Sledge. And we're one step closer to the vault. I believe it.
Then we're going to go through, we're going to see what we have. Did I get rid of the Silent Night? Did not mean to get rid of that. No. Okay. Yeah, and that's kind of the catch, is that's the reason you... Commandant still. By the way, everyone is under a firm belief she's a Siren.
You have been warned. These continued insurgent activities will not be tolerated. Abandon this futile pursuit and turn yourself in. While you still
You don't scare me. Yeah. So, saving and quitting will take you to the, in Borderlands 1, will take you to the entrance of the location. So, you'll see me do that quite regularly. That saving and quitting is what creates the memory leak issue. Rat-a-tat-tat, son. And in Borderlands 1, it's much easier to get around using that. In Borderlands 2 and 3, it can have a cause and effect. Because some of the locations you can't just save and quit from. It's going to bump you out to somewhere else. But, yeah, like I said, a few of the techniques I'm going to be using are speedrunning techniques. It's the tattoos across the chest. Plus, she was able to open the actual vault. Spoilers, but the only people who can really open vaults have been indicated to be sirens.
Let's get some wheels.
Where am I at on my stream? Oh wow, it's been almost 3 hours.
Greetings, traveler. New missions are available at the
Yeah, she has all the hallmarks of a siren. The catch is we only know about we know of 4 of the 6 sirens. You have the Techno Siren, which is currently in, what's-her-face? You have Firehawk, which is her.
Everything
You
you've
have
faced up
Amara,
until
and
now
you
has been
have,
simple. You're about to face a real challenge on the sledge. Do not underestimate
Ava, whatever.
Sanders in the air and
All of them are sirens.
Badlands has another job for you.
Kinda, that's the way... So, the way they kind of frame it is the 4 Vault Hunters are working together. The vaults throughout, Borderlands 3. See, this is what I'm talking about. You saw that huge-ass lag? The vaults throughout Borderlands 3, essentially you have, I'm going to put in quotations here, you always have a siren with you. So, why is it a big surprise that that might be a prevailing theory? It's an interesting thought. I know a lot of people who seem to think that way, and I'm kind of inclined to agree with them. Ooh. No. Your greens. Okay. And this is actually where I'm going to call it for the day. I've been streaming for about 3 hours, and that is pretty long for me. Tomorrow night, I'll probably stream for about just as long, maybe longer, because it's Friday night. And Saturday morning, I'm going to be streaming as well. Since I'm on this kick, I'm going to go ahead and keep it going. BorderQuest is something that's near and dear to me. Now, what I do want to say, don't doobie me. I saw him do that. You saw him do that. I'm going to finish BorderQuest, and hopefully it'll happen as soon as I get a new job, and maybe I'll have a week off, and I don't have to worry about working, and I can not answer phone calls all day long. But with that said, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is. For everyone who's been here, I've enjoyed your time and your presence. Bugnick, Yes, sir. Tomorrow. I've got an interview tomorrow, and then after that, I'm gonna probably stream. So, just see me probably be around 5 to 6 o'clock when I start Central Time. I really appreciate you being here, Sputnik, and chatting. That has been. I love having someone to talk to. I hope you have a great day. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is, and may joy be to you all.